Good afternoon, colleagues and friends. My name is Rhonda Williams, and I'm here to talk about this book, The 5 Levels of Leadership by John C. Maxwell, a book on leadership. Mr. Maxwell is a well-known author, leadership guru, speaker, and a pastor. He's sold over 26 million books. He has a degree from Fuller Theological Seminar. He's an evangelical minister, lecturer, leader who has lectured to Fortune 500 companies, military academies, and foreign governments. He's also nominated in 2014 as the most influential business leader by the American Management Association. The purpose of this book is helping leaders to understand and increase their effectiveness. He targets organizational leaders, managers, businesses, and individual leaders in a customizable approach. This book advances from position, leadership level 1, up to permission, production, people development, and finally the pinnacle. This is the respect stage where people follow you because you are who you are and what you represent. In an analysis of strength, Mr. Maxwell's presentation of stages there are clearly defined. He actually states it in terms and in measures where we can follow it, identify ourselves, and help ourselves achieve self-awareness as a precursor to self-actualization. He also emphasizes the level of growth and knowledge. He provides this insight through connections, relationships, and inspirational thoughts. For example, he identifies that a true leader sees the way, goes the way, leads the way, and shows the way. He also, in the end, teaches the way. Additional strengths of Mr. Maxwell's book is his personal style of writing. He brings a different style where he addresses the reader directly, just as you and I are discussing, and he guides the leader every step of the way. He also points out that for a leader to succeed, followers must succeed. This draws the reader into understanding that a leader's success is gauged on the follower's actions. For example, the production level emphasizes the leader must look out the window and not in the mirror. He quotes Walt Disney as saying, "Do what you do so well that those who see you do what you do are going to come back to see you do it again and to tell others that they should see you do what you do, and then they will want to do what you do as well as you do what you do." Mr. Maxwell is adept at providing insightful phrases and expressions to help the reader remember his lessons. This is a main strength. Some of his shortcomings are the beginning of the book. The preface is based on his opinion and is a little off-putting as he speaks of his journey and how he produced the idea and how people have asked him to write. Another one is that he really doesn't have qualifications stated. Although he's been a minister, he does not ever quote or state that he has actually held a leadership position. Another one of his shortcomings is the faith-based. People who are not subscribing to this lifestyle, while I do, will be put off by this. It may cause non-believers, leaders of other faiths, or naysayers to treat these lessons with less respect. The last one is, are his notes citations? Did he write this himself, or is this a compilation of works? That needs to be clarified. He did objectively accomplish everything. It is well written, easy to read. It parallels beginner's, novice to expert. It is the ultimate objective for the student to surpass the teacher, and he provides examples of leadership and personal advancement. I would recommend this book based on the sound principles in Mr. Maxwell's 5 Levels of Leadership. It focuses on the potential in the followers as the basis for leadership. Additionally, I'd recommend it. It follows beginner's, novice to expert in that it guides leaderships focusing on self-growth. In this, NURS leaders, we begin fresh out of school, gain experience, develop personal practices, mentor, and eventually lead. This is a book to follow. I would also recommend this book due to its personal attention, anecdotes, and easy to follow text. It's appropriate for teachers, ministers, managers, and anyone who wants to lead another group. It's also a gentle reminder for parents raising their children. My only recommendation to the author is he needs to change the preface or the prologue. It makes him sound a little bit full of himself. Thank you for listening to my book review. Y'all have a great day.